Hello everyone. Welcome to your Friday Lives at 2 p.m. Eastern Time for a live cook along. Today we're going to make air fryer strombolis or strombolis, okay? And we're also going to make some dulce de leche cake while those are cooking. So if you're watching live, comment live. If you're watching replay, comment replay. And don't forget to make sure you comment and you share to be entered to win a mystery box. And we're gonna draw the winner live from last week, okay? Give me a thumbs up or let me know in the comments if you can hear me. I'm running my dishwasher and I don't wanna turn it off because it's like 80% done. So let me know if you can still hear me even though I have a dishwasher running, all right? So we're making air fryer strombolis. The dough is here in our small batter bowl right here. And we're gonna use that. Can hear you. Thank you so much, Kathy. Appreciate it. So we can get this party started. But we're gonna make air fryer stromboli. So comment along. If you're part of one of the virtual parties that are currently being hosted, tag your host below, say hi, and let's make some dough. I will say, okay, the Italian did not make dough pizza dough today just because I'm doing a million things. So this is, of course, pizza dough from Aldi's, okay? So if you're in a pinch, you can always obviously buy Pillsbury, whatever, right? Sometimes, listen, life is about balance, okay? Sometimes I can make my own pizza dough and sometimes I want to buy the pre-made one. That's the cool thing about life is we all have choices, okay? And we don't need to jinx anyone because they're not making homemade. You know, it's all about balance and all we're doing is just doing the best we can every single day. All right, sound good? All right, drop me a 1 in the chat if you're ready to make some stromboli. And we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm really not sure, I should have Googled that, where the word stromboli came from as far as why it's called like for pizza, because I've never heard about stromboli until I came to America. So I know Stromboli, I know that place, but I don't know why it's called that, I guess. I don't know, you know, me just being me. But anyways, so we're gonna use the deluxe air fryer. So this is another 30-minute or less meal. And what I love, I say this, I feel like I say this every day, I don't have to heat up my oven because this oven heats up my whole house and it's already hot, although today is almost a little nicer. Let me know the temperature that it is right now where you live. Like we've been in the 90s to sometimes 100 in New York. And today I went to the gym and it was like 69. I walked out and I was like, ooh, it's a little chilly. I can smell fall. But don't hurry up, fall. I do love summer. So we are going to roll out this dough using our flour and sugar shaker and our pastry mat, okay? If you do anything with dough, high season, anything like that, you really do need our pastry mat. It makes it so easy to work with. All right, let me get a little spatula here to get the dough out. Okay, so if you didn't know, I learned this from my German paper chef consultant. Our scrapers are really great for getting the dough out. Did you guys know that? I learned that a little while ago. It's really cool. So you don't have to get your hands all icky. I mean, you can, but you know. Anyway, so we are going to roll out this dough and it has measurements. So ideally you want, I think it said 14, what did it say? 16 by 10, because that's actually the width of the trays in the air fryer. So it's like that perfect thing over there. And then we're gonna put a little bit of flour on the top so we can roll it out. And guys, I have 4 of these, okay? I have 1 with flour, I have 1 with powdered sugar, I have 1 with cinnamon sugar, and 1 with, what else do I have? Cocoa powder, that's what I have. So I like to just have these handy, ready to go. So we're gonna roll this out in a rectangle because that's what we're doing. This is great for those busy nights, right? Once school starts, let me know in the comments. Did school start where you're watching from? In New York, we start after Labor Day, so we got some time. And I like to use this baker's roller. We have the other one. Oh, look, there's a plug in here. Good thing I'm just eating this, nobody else. Maybe I should put my hair. Let's do that. I did my hair today, so just wanted it down, but I just can't do it. Gotta have a messy bun. Just gotta have it. Can't help myself. All right, here we go. We're gonna roll it out as a rectangle. So this dough seems not very stretchy, so we're gonna have to play with it. Or it's stretchy, but it kind of tends to bounce back. So we're gonna help it a little bit to get it into shape that we want. So you can do that with your little hands. I don't know if you know this. My husband taught me this. I'm going to try and see if we can stretch this into a rectangle. So this is actually where the Pillsbury dough comes in handy because it's already a perfect rectangle. So then you just roll it out even more. So this one is from Aldi and it seems to not want to stay where it needs to go. But I'm going to keep working it. Ooh. But this is why I love the baker's roller, because then you can use the small sides, and I just find it easier to use than the big one. It's really my go-to roller all the time. And we'll just keep roll. So remember that I'm about to draw last week's winner. They're going to win a mystery box, and I'll show you what's in it. And this week's winner, I'm just going to keep doing mystery boxes because I think it's fun until I run out of stuff. But I got plenty. So make sure you comment and share, and let me know that you shared below so I can, enter you to win as well. I already pulled everyone that shared it last week over on, and unfortunately it only works over on Facebook. So you got to make sure you find me. If you're not on Facebook watching this, you got to find me on Facebook as Claudia Bazar, Bazar. Shoot me a friend request, and then you can share it too. Oh my gosh, I'm having the hardest time turning this darn dough. It's like, it's like the kids, they don't want to listen. Go in this corner, go. All right, let's try this smaller piece here. Go in the corner, come on. All right. See, just keep bouncing back. Doesn't want to. All right, and don't forget that this month, all of our appliances are $100 off. They will ship for free, and you get a free gift with your purchase of $80 or more, which if you put it towards an appliance. So we got a deluxe air fryer, we got a blender. I have some almonds right here. I'm going to make my own almond milk later. We have our Flex Plus. I'm going to use that today too. We have a multi-cooker, and we have our deluxe grilling griddle. All $100 off. So if you have any questions about those power tools, let me know, and I will answer them, okay? All right, I'm about to give up and say this is the shape that it's going to be at, and we're going to go with it. So if I would have made my own dough, it would have let me mold it a little easier, but, busy days call for shortcuts. All right, it's supposed to look like a rectangle, but we're getting there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so we are going to cut this in half because basically you want like 2 rectangles, okay? So you can use a knife. We also have, I think it's in this drawer. Hold on, let me go get it. We have a nylon knife. Did I take it out? Nope, I sure didn't. We have this nylon knife right here that is really good to cut like doughs, okay? Let's see, it's 84 in South Jersey, 72. All right. Yay, you like that roller, Maya? I love it. Thank you. Yep. Let me know if you guys have anything that I'm using, or if you're like, oh, I need that, right? So anyway, so this is a silicone knife that I love to use on dough because then it doesn't cut my pastry mat. And you know what else this is really good for? If you're going, let's say you have a birthday party and you want to cut your cake, but you don't want to put or maybe you're going to the park for the birthday party and you want to put out like a big knife in case a kid runs away with it. This is perfect. It's like a safety knife almost, okay? All right, so we're going to cut this in half. Which is really good for dough. It's just a silly, honestly, I think we're still selling. I don't even know, but that's okay. And then we need some cheese. And we need our toppings and all the things. So we got to go grate some cheese. I should have done that before I rolled it out, but that's okay. We're just going to move this up a little bit and go get our cheese. What cheese should we put in here? Let me know. I'll tell you what I'm picking. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. We got mozzarella. All right, put it in the comments. Let me know what cheese. I had to guess. Yep, you're right. Mozzarella and Parmigiano Reggiano. Well, this is not the real Parmesan. This is from Aldi, but it does the job. Oh my God, come on. So I don't know if you guys saw it. I talked about it yesterday, but make sure you check out my tech talk about making your own cheese sticks. It went a little crazy. Super fun. Save yourself some money, right? Okay, so we are going to use two types of grating slices parts, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we're going to use the coarse for the mozzarella and the fine for the Parmesan. Parmigiano. All right, so let's see if you guys can see it, right? It does have a little box, but I'm not even going to go there. I'm just going to shred a little bit. Enough for those strombolis. Always shred your own cheese, people. Always shred your own cheese. Okay. So, are there still people out there? I asked that on a post the other day. Are there still people out there that don't own an air fryer? Like, for real? I don't know how I would live without an air fryer. I mean, I use it literally at least once a day, if not multiple times a day. I mean, my kids make like their chicken nuggets, they eat their pizza up in there, like any of the like quick frozen foods, it's great. You can make grilled cheese in there, you can use it to toast your bread, you can get rid of your toaster oven. I mean, I know I had a vote out there and it was either chicken, a whole chicken in the air fryer, or Stromboli. I was actually surprised if you guys wanted Stromboli, because sometimes I think it's so simple, but I still got the chicken, so maybe I'll make it at some point. So we got our mozzarella. I'll put some of that on there. I already stopped following the recipe, but I know the gist of it, so it's all good. Anybody else not really recipe followers? Right, so let me ask you this. We're gonna put we're gonna do one with pepperoni and one with ham, because one of my kids does not like pepperoni. Like, who doesn't like pepperoni? Do you like pepperoni? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. I guess there's some people that don't like pepperoni, which is fine. You can also have this meatless, right? Or just put vegetables in it or whatever. So what would you put on this? What's your favorite filling? I was like, spinach. Okay, getting sidetracked. What's your favorite filling for strombolis? Let me know. Put it in the chat. Let me go get the pepperoni. Alright, so we're going to do one with pepperoni. Let's see, vegetables. Yes, you could do that. You could do mushrooms. You could do, what else? What other vegetable? Oh, like peppers and onions, right? Alright, so we're going to do one pepperoni. Again, you could fill this with whatever you want. You could literally do like ham and cheese and call it a day, right? Alright, let's throw this over here for now. Then we're going to do some ham. And since this is going to be rolled up, I think I'm not even going to cut this ham. I'm just going to kind of layer it so that way you get a nice little piece everywhere in the stromboli, okay? Now there's that. All right. And we need more cheese. And then it says pizza sauce is optional. I don't know. I feel like it needs a little bit of sauce, although I've made this before without it and it was really, really good. So I'm going to add a little bit more mozzarella. So who here shreds their own cheese? Who here loves to shred their own cheese, save the money, tastes so much better? I know a lot of times people say, Claudia, you convinced me to shred my own cheese and it's so much better. So try it if you haven't yet, all right? Don't let me forget to pull the winner, okay? Don't let me forget, because sometimes I'm a little all over the place. So I will draw the winner here in a second from last week. So make sure you comment and share. And if you are a part of one of the virtual parties, okay, so when you book a virtual party with me, you get this live demo to share with your friends. Because isn't that way more fun than just 50,000 posts, right? You want to see products live in action. Okay, so I think this is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to, you know what? Maybe I'll skip the sauce. I'll just follow the recipe. It doesn't say sauce. It says optional. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? So, you know what? I'm going to just put like a little drizzle of this garlic Parmesan oil. So good. So good. This garlic Parmesan. It's literally, I feel like we should sell a bigger bottle of this. I go through this a lot. It's really chunky, like it's got a lot of garlic in it. So I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit in there instead of like Italian seasoning. You could do Italian seasoning I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit, just a little bit for extra flavor, kind of take it to the next level. Okay, so of course you could make multiple strombolis. You could do this in the oven, but we are going to do this in the air fryer. Okay, so then you just take it from the bottom and you just start rolling, rolling, rolling. This would be maybe a fun school, like a school lunch type of thing, you know, that could work too. And then the ends, so you want to pinch the seam so it stays nice and close. You want to pinch that, and then you kind of want to tuck in the back. Now, if you feel like you have a lot of dough on the ends, you could cut some of that off. Otherwise, it's probably not going to cook very evenly, but if you feel like it's pretty manageable, you're good to go. Look at my little Stromboli. Isn't it cute? So cute, right? So speaking of back to school, right? Every month, me and my team do this like mega party. We give away a bunch of prizes, and we cover a specific topic. So I probably shouldn't share it yet, but I'll just go ahead. It is in a couple weeks, so if you want in, comment school or send me a message with school and I'll make sure you get in. So basically we're going to share back to school tips. We're going to share some organizing tips like organizing your pantry and your fridge. Of course there will be lots of recipes. There will be lots of demos on our power tools. So if you're on the fence about getting one, and there'll be a grand prize. And the grand prize winner gets to pick their own power tool. How cool is that, right? So make sure you comment school so I can make sure you get on that guest list. And if not, send me a message saying school and I will get you added. Okay, so just kind of pinch all that, right? Just make sure it's all nice and sealed because if not, this is going to pop and it's not going to be fun and it's going to be a little messy. Okay? So we're going to take some of that extra cheese and just knead it in here because why not? Okay, so let's talk about air fryer. Okay, I'm going to. It comes with 2 trays. There's a top one right here. It's like a little cover. I have used this before as a 3rd tray, so you could definitely do that. It also has a mess catcher you can purchase separately. So like, let's say you're making bacon or something, you want something to catch all that mess, you can do that. But it does have like a black catcher at the bottom. So I'm actually. You're supposed to use parchment paper. I don't have parchment paper, so I'm actually going to use, I'm going to use that because it does not fit. This is a toaster oven pan, so this is actually stoneware. Oh, I wonder if I could make it fit in here because I'd rather cook on stones. I'd rather cook on a stone than this. So yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Why not? So this toaster oven stoneware pan does fit in the air fryer, so you can have your same stoneware loving results that you love in your air fryer as well. Okay, so we are going to put these in here. Look at that. Okay, how many of you guys have to cook for 2? All right, many times I hear people like, oh, it's just me and my husband and we don't really cook a lot anymore, right? Because you probably don't want to make these giant meals and heat up your house. This is why you need an air fryer. It literally is the tool to cooking for 2. Now we're going to cut a couple slits in here with a little paring knife. They come as a set of 3. You definitely need multiples of these. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and cover it with a little bit more Parmigiano because why not? And then I'm going to add a little bit more. Oops. It was a lot more, but that's okay. So if you're wondering why I'm not brushing it on, it's because I went to my best friend's house and I left my silicone brush there, and I've yet to order another one. So that's why I'm doing that. So isn't that cute? I'm actually excited that I decided to use the stone because it's gonna be awesome. So basically, what you do is you cook it like this, and then you could flip it around, but you're supposed to flip it around. We'll see what happens with me cutting the top and all that, but it could just cook like that. Okay, so 14 minutes this is going to be done. So we're going to put this in the air fryer right here, and you're going to click bake. Okay, we're going to click bake and then bake. Claudia, bake. Oh my god. All right, maybe I should do this left-handed. There you go. Bake. We're going to turn it down to 14 minutes and we're going to let it do its thing. So just turn the light on right here. But you can, of course, do your air fry. You can roast. What a lot of people love about this air fryer compared to the basket ones, I used to have a basket one too, don't get me wrong, is that it fits so much more rather than the volume of the basket where everything sits on top of each other, you can do different layers so things actually get crisp and you don't have to go there and mix it all up. It does have a rotisserie setting, so it does come with the piece to put on like a whole chicken or cauliflower or pineapple, so you could do that as well. And oh my god, my favorite function of the air fryer, I swear, is the reheat function, okay? If you have leftover pizza, or let's say you will order pizza in, but as soon as the pizza goes in that pizza box, it's like, right? It gets all soggy. Although it tastes good, it's just not crispy. So if you love, right, I'm an Italian girl, I love crispy pizza. I like a crunch. So you can reheat a slice of pizza in there, and it's set to 5 minutes, and it comes out beautifully crunchy every time. If you're taking, if you're going out to a restaurant, you're taking home leftovers like wings or fries, it's literally the only way to have reheated fries. The only way to save your fries. Although I don't know who has leftover fries, but I love fries. I wish I did. So that's literally my favorite. And then dehydrate. So you can dehydrate your bananas. You can make your own beef jerky. I've yet to do that. It kind of freaks me out with the, I don't know. You can do a dehydrated pineapple, right? All those fun things as well. So let me show you these two oils real quick before we go on to making some cake. And let me just come a little closer to see if there's any questions I can answer live. Just bought the garlic parmigiana. Yes, Francis. Look at these chunks. Like, can you guys see these chunks? It's like it's almost like a lava lamp. Like, it is filled, my friends, with garlic, and it is really good olive oil. Listen to the Italian. I'm very picky about my olive oil. And then we also have a basil infused, which is really good on your tomato mozzarella. Just like a slice of bread. Delicious. Okay. You like sauce on the side, yes. So let me tell you a funny story, okay? So those of you guys that don't know, I was born and raised in Germany, but my parents are both Italian. So I grew up speaking Italian, and then I learned German in school. And when I, in Europe, okay, when you order a calzone, the sauce is inside the calzone. That's what makes it so good, right? So when I came here and I ordered a calzone, I'm like, what is that? It's just cheese. Like, where is the sauce? And you dip it in. I had to learn that, but that's in Europe. Yeah. So we do sell the air fryers. So everything I use, guys, if you're new here, everything I use are Pampered Chef products. Okay, I do sell Pampered Chef, and you can just either message me or you can go to the link tree in my bio and purchase or contact me through there as well. And the air fryer is currently $100 off for the month of August. All right, so let's go make some cake. What do you say? Yes, yes. Okay, cool. All right, so. No, we're not gonna make cake. We're gonna draw a winner from last week. Darn it, Claudia. See, I told you I'm like a space cadet sometimes. Okay, so last week we had some of you guys share. So here's the mystery box this week. I'm just gonna give you a little glimpse. There's some products, there's some spices. Of course, I threw in a catalog and some drink mixes, recipes. There's some products down here, so you can see. And we had several of you guys share it. So I'm gonna put all these names in a little bowly bowl. Oops. Get a little bowl. Oh, yeah, let's put it in a bowl. So I put all your names that shared. You have to comment and share this video. And last week, I think it was Susan. And Susan shared again. So let's see. Susan was twice in a row. Might be her lucky day. We'll see. But there was a couple of you guys that shared. So make sure you hit share and you comment. All right. So here we go. Let's see who the mystery winner is, and then we'll go on and make some cake, okay? There you go. If it's Susan, I'm going to laugh. No, it's Tony. Tony M. I think Messina is your last name. I have to double check who it was. But Tony M., you are the winner of this week's mystery box. So make sure you message me your address, and I'll also be contacting you as well. So Tony, this goes to you. I'm going to dump this in here so I can use this bowl. Okay, so, this smells good, okay? This is cooking, it's all done. The other thing I'm actually gonna make too, I can't do it live because the blender is loud, okay? So if I do this live, you're just gonna watch the blender, not hear me. But right here, I have, this is the classic batter bowl. I used a small one for the dough. I don't know if you can see it, but I have some almonds, and they've been soaking for way too long, okay? I should have done this probably this morning, but that's okay. So they've been soaking in water, so you take 1 cup of almonds and about 4 to 5 cups of water, and you soak them for at least 4 hours, maybe overnight. Then we're gonna rinse the almonds, add the almonds to the cooking blender with about 4 to 5 cups of water, and within a couple minutes we have almond milk. We strain the almond pulp, and I've been drinking almond milk for like 5 years straight, and I buy the ones from the grocery store because sometimes I'm lazy, and it is such a difference. It is so much creamier to make your own almond milk. It is so much sweeter. You can add a little date, you can add some vanilla, you can do whatever you want to it, okay? So let me know if you've ever done your own almond milk. You can make your own oat milk, you can make your own cashew milk, but also the deluxe cooking blender is also $100 off, and it does way more than just the blend, okay? So if you have any questions, let me know. All right, let's make some cake. So my kids are super excited because I've only made this like twice and they love it. So this is Pampered Chef's Dolce de Leche cake mix, all right? It is the softest, like little sweet but not too sweet kind of cake. So I think what I'm going to do, because I have some dinner guests tonight, I think I'm going to put either a little bit of frosting or maybe a little bit of fresh whipped cream and put some strawberries. It's like buttery, I don't know, it smells good. And put some strawberries and stuff on it and kind of layer it. Okay, so all you do is dump this in there, and we're going to add 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter, cut into small pieces. So I already took my butter out. We're going to cut it up a little bit, and then we're going to mix this up, and that unfortunately has to go in the oven. So at some point I'm going to have to turn this stirring oven on, but I'll probably do that after my live, so I can crank I can crank the AC, okay? All right. Does anybody else cut this way? My husband said me and my parents are the only one. But like this little paring knife, you just kind of cut towards you. He's like, your family's the only one that does that. Darn Italians. All right. Butter cut into different pieces. Did it already beep? Oh my God, we're at halfway. Oh, it's exciting. Looks so good. All right, I'm going to have to not eat that because I have dinner guests tonight, and I'm going to make tortellini quattro formaggi, tortellini with 4 cheese. So I gotta stick to my salad until dinner, then I'm going to eat. All right, here we go. So we got 6 tablespoons of butter. We need 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Right here. So we have our little measuring cups, right? How many of you guys have those, right? So this is the newest. It's the baby one, and then there's the 1 cup, and then there's a 2 cup. So we need 2 tablespoons of that. So it does do tablespoons. Right there. I knew I saw it. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, or whatever, whatever you prefer, but it does call for 2 tablespoons of that. And then we have, what else do we need? 2 eggs and 2/3 of a cup of milk. All right, here we go, 2 eggs. And I kid you not, guys, I am not a baker, but this cake, so good. My kids like devoured it. It almost has a little, like a very little, like angel food cake type. Like it's very light and fluffy, but not that fluffy. All right, 2/3 of a cup of milk. We're gonna get that as well. And then we're gonna mix it up, and I'm gonna show you the Flex Plus, which is our 3rd appliance. That's $100 off this one as well. All right, so this is the mix. I would bet you to get 2 and not 1 because I know you're going to like it. That's how confident I am in this cake mix because I was pretty impressed, I will say. All right, making a mess over here. Let's move everything. Okay, Flex Plus, where are you? Right here. Okay, so the Flex Plus is a 3-in-1 tool, okay? It is your mixer. It is your manual food processor. And it's your electric food processor, and it's your immersion blender. Okay, and it's 3-in-1. It's cordless. It's called Flex Plus. It's cordless, and it comes with 2 batteries that will each last you 30 minutes. Okay, I never charge mine until it dies. So we're gonna mix this up. Get this all mixed up. Nice and slowly. Maybe I should have worn white today. So what are your weekend plans? Put them below. What are you doing for those last couple weeks of summer? Any fun trips planned? Guys, I wish, I don't know when, but somebody gets to smell-o-vision. All right, smell-o-vision. All right, now we can speed it up now that I got all the powder done. So you can see, no cords, right? It's super easy to use. And it kind of eliminates 3 tools and turns them into one. So it's got 3 different settings, super fast, a little slower, and then it turns off, okay? I know. So good. It has like dolce leche. It has like a caramel type of flavor type thing, okay? These go in your dishwasher. Battery comes off. It's like the power tool for the people in the kitchen. Wipe it down, store it. Again, also has an immersion blender attachment and a food processor. Okay, so this is the base that will move. This is the powerful piece that goes into all the other pieces. All right. All right, and the last thing we're going to do is use our 9x13 cake pan. It does come with a lid, so which is great, so that you can store your cake. And we are going to pour the cake in here, and then we're going to bake it, and then I will have to turn on the oven. Okay? So, yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Comment below. Again, if you watched this far, just please leave a comment. I greatly appreciate it. Congratulations to Tony for winning this week's mystery box. If you are part of one of the virtual parties, comment below, tag your host, thank them, or comment below and let me know where you guys are watching from as well. As long as you comment and share, next week maybe you will be the lucky winner as well. And there's always, if you are new to Pampered Chef, or maybe you're very seasoned with it, there's always 3 ways that you can get our products, okay? Number 1, you can shop in those virtual parties. There's a link above, or if you're not part of the virtual parties, you can click the link to my bio. There's a shop now. When you spend $80 or more, there's a free gift. If you spend $150, you get free shipping. So if you purchase one of these appliances, they're $100 off this month, you automatically get the free gift and get free shipping. Okay? And what's really cool about buying Pampered Chef products, guys, is you can message me. I literally just had someone message me. They had some issues with how to use their quick cooker. I had someone having issues with the cold brew maker. We discovered it was for coffee. So it's kind of like you have me at your hotline, and I will help make sure that you know how to use your products and help you with recipes as well. All right, the second way you can get our products is by booking a virtual or in-home cooking party with me. If you're in the New York, New Jersey, kind of Connecticut area, I can come to your house, we pick a date, you invite over your friends, we cook together, everybody shops, and you get a ton of rewards, okay? If you're not local, you can book a virtual. I have a virtual platform where I can facilitate your party. It's not on social media, it's completely off of social media. It's got a virtual kitchen, and then you can invite your friends to watch this live as well, and in return for doing that, you get free and discounted items, all right? And the third way is to do what I do. We just revamped our starter kits. You can join my Pampered Chef team for as little as $50, and you get over $400 worth of products. But there are other kits. There's a kit with an air fryer. There's a kit with a griddle. That's all it takes. I help you run your first couple parties. You get some money. You get some rewards. So if you're looking for a little bit of extra income, or maybe there's a lot of people out there right now actually looking to supplement their full-time income because maybe the company had to downsize, or they're really looking at something else they can do from home while having their kids at home. I'm always looking for the next leaders on my team as well. So thanks again for watching. If you have any questions, comment below. I will come back and answer them, and I will get this cake in the oven. Oh my God, I wanted to show you the thing real quick. Hold on. I want to show you and see, let's see if it's done. And if it's not done, I'll put it back in. All right, so let's get our little handy dandy tools. Oh, look. Ta-da! Okay, sorry. It looks amazing, okay? Look at that. 14 minutes, people. Don't tell me you don't have time to cook dinner, all right? Just find solutions like an air fryer, pre-made pizza dough, instead of going out and paying like $20, $40 for something like this. This is why I'm so passionate. Okay, it's really heavy, so I'm gonna put it back. But you see, look at that stoneware, gives you that beautiful crust top to bottom, guys. Okay, I'm gonna work really hard not to eat it. I don't think that's gonna work, so. All right, what is the name of the products? If you go to the link tree in my bio, they're Pampered Chef products. Please do not buy them on Amazon or eBay. They jack up their prices, they don't come with warranty, and 9 out of 10 times they use stolen credit cards, and they place their orders on our website, and then we catch them and delete them, okay? Just go straight to my website or send me a message. You cut like that, Francis. Yeah, it's not just me. I cut the same way. My husband says the same thing. That's funny. All right. Okay. Any other questions? I think I got most of them. Is Pampered Chef an MLM? So Pampered Chef is a direct sales company, okay? And I actually believe that a lot of times people hate MLMs is because either A, they had a bad experience themselves, or they heard from the Aunt Sally Susie that has a garage full of products. So Pampered Chef is a direct sales company. It's been around for over 40 years and is actually owned by Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway, okay? Are there maybe some shady companies out there? Sure. But Pampered Chef we have ethics rules we have to follow, okay? And the other big thing is we don't carry inventory, and you don't have to purchase something every single month, okay? So if you have a bad thought about MLMs, I challenge you to send me a message so I can educate. I think a lot of times it's just education that people are missing on. But yeah, you don't have to spend more money that you're making, any of that stuff, okay? So, but again, every company's different, so I challenge you to do some actual research, okay? All right, guys, I think I answered that. Hopefully that answered that question for you, Cassie. Like that roller? Yay, it's called a baker's roller. You can get that on the link tree in my bio. Just bought the garlic parmesan. What is the knife called? Oh, so the knife is called, if we still have it, somebody confirm. Nylon knife, I think it's what it's called. Maybe we don't have it anymore. Maybe I should double check. Maybe I should bring it back. I like the sauce on it. Okay, I think I got them all. And I got them all answered. All right, guys, have a great day. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Ciao for now.